Hello all. So today we are going to start our fourth unit, which is going to deal with consumer-oriented e-commerce. So basically, what is e-commerce? E-commerce is trading or transacting online or a purchase or sale of goods and services online through our internet. Okay, if you have a device for transacting and if you have an internet, e-commerce is possible from anywhere. Okay, so you already know what e-commerce is. Now we are moving towards what is consumer-oriented e-commerce. Okay, so consumer-oriented e-commerce means an e-commerce where the satisfaction of consumer is considered very important. Okay, so whenever you are transacting a goods or services online, or whenever you are purchasing or selling, or as I told you, transacting something online, when you focus only on the customer's satisfaction and when you are customer centered, it means you are consumer oriented e-commerce. You are doing an consumer oriented e-commerce. So, in order to satisfy this thing, there are so many applications that are available in today's world. That is, consumer-oriented e-commerce applications are there. So, whenever an organization is introducing a technology which will help you to transact online and which will help you for electronic commerce, those applications which are introduced are mostly consumer-oriented e-commerce applications. So in this unit, you will mainly see about what are the types of applications available and how these applications are helping to satisfy the customer needs or consumer needs in today's scenario. Okay, so firstly, we will understand what is consumer-oriented e-commerce. So, to maintain all the features of different applications that are used for e-commerce trading, we undergo the concept of consumer-oriented e-commerce, which helps in satisfaction of the customer. So, whenever you are introducing a e-commerce trading application, the main focus of that application should be what? Consumer satisfaction. So if it is satisfying the consumers, then it is a good featured application. These applications have a great influence in e-commerce as they are used by many people in the world. Day by day, utilization of all these applications is increasing rapidly in the entire world. So, in the entire world, if you take the utilization of the applications, such applications for e-commerce trading is widely used. So that these applications are having a great influence on the human community nowadays. So we should understand what are those type of applications. So consumer-oriented applications are those which wide range of applications which are envisioned for consumer marketplace. So it is mainly focusing on consumer marketplace and it's broadly classified into these four categories. So whatever applications is being introduced is not our problem. Whatever is introduced, it will come under one of these category. Either application introduced ചെയ്താലും അത് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു category underലായിരിക്കും വരുന്നത്. Maybe it will be an entertainment application or e-commerce for entertainment transactions, or maybe it will be a financial service and information category, or it will come under essential services, or sometime it will come under education and training. Can you give me an example, or if I could state an example for such one application which is coming under entertainment, which one would I choose? I would choose Book My Show. Book My Show is an application which will let you to book your tickets online. And it also help you to choose the seats according to your comfort, and also you can get the tickets online. Yes, and you also can see in what theater, so many features are available in Book My Show, isn't it? So that application is one which is coming under the category of entertainment. You understand? Second category is financial services and information. So if you say any mobile banking application which will help you to transact online. So any mobile banking, maybe it will be your own bank's application, or it will be a third party application like Google Pay or Paytm or something, Beam, everything. So it's not a direct application of your bank. Sometimes it will be a third party application. In that case, that is also an application which will help you for e-commerce trading, isn't it? So that will come under financial services and information. Now, essential services. If you want to order a medicine online, nowadays there are applications which will enable you to order it online and it will deliver it to your home directly. So such type of applications will come under essential services. So every application is very familiar to us and we know about all these applications, but we don't know under which category, or we have not thought what is happening when it come under different categories. How is it working? How are the services offered? All those things we are not at all bothered about. Yes. So in this unit, we will see what are these categories and how these applications are helping the consumers and all such things. Okay. So the next thing, as we told, it's broadly classified into 4 categories, and according to that, we are also dividing all these applications into different sections. The first section is that personal finance and home banking management. So home banking is a innovation or innovation in banking sector which enables you to sit at home in front of your computer and do banking activities or transact in a bank. You don't have to go to the bank in person. You just can sit at your home. If you have a computer or an Android, you can just go and click something to do something. Yes, so that is a very big innovation in banking sector. So first thing we will see about what home banking management is, what are the basic services, intermediate services and advanced services provided. Next thing we will see what home shopping, how home shopping is done, or how home shopping is one category coming under e-commerce trading. In that, there is television-based shopping, catalog-based shopping is there, and next is home entertainment. Everything is there, and how it is different from the traditional market, and micro transaction of information is also another one section which is coming under all these categories. So firstly, in this video, I will discuss only about personal finance and home banking management and the 3 main services provided by the banking industry. So in this video, we'll focus only on those 3 aspects. Okay. So first thing, personal finance and home banking. So if you would say, personally, you are financing. If you have a computer at home, you're just sitting at home and transacting. That is something which you have to go to a bank and do. But now in this day, we are sitting at home and doing it up. This is a very big innovation that had happened in banking industries. So the newest technologies like direct deposit of payroll, or you can directly deposit the payroll, that is the salary of your employees, just from home. You can deposit it to their account from anywhere you are. You can pay the online, or you can pay the bills online, like you can pay telephone bill online, you can pay the electricity bill online, everything can be paid online from wherever you are. And then you can make transfers. And all these things are just big innovations that had happened in banking sectors, isn't it? So this personal finance and home banking is also one such technology. So this olden days of Stone Age and then the evolution of the banking sector, everything is moved apart. And for home banking, greater demands on consumer and expanding need for information, and its services are often categorized as basic, intermediate and advanced. So according to this innovation which had happened in the banking sector, we are just classifying it into 3 things, and for better understanding, we'll come across all these services. Okay, so basically personal finance and home banking is a very big innovation which had happened in your banking industry and is helping as an application for e-commerce. Okay, first thing, basic services. What do you mean by basic services? So basic banking services include payment account with basic features and an instrument for using the account. You have a payment account in your bank, and you also have an instrument to use that account. That instrument may be a debit card or an online banking ID, which will help you to withdraw cash or deposit cash. So the possibility to withdraw cash and execution of payment transaction and an electronic means of identification, everything will come under basic services of a bank. So basically, if you are a person having an account in a bank, all these services will be provided to you without demanding for it. So all those things will come under basic services. Okay, so basic services of banking will not include credit card facilities and overdraft facility. So basic services will not provide you the overdraft facility and also will not provide you the credit cards. So as an ordinary man, if you go to a bank and start an account, all the services that are provided by the bank will come under basic services. Okay, so I would like to talk about some of the interesting basic services that are provided by our banking sectors. So could you imagine an example of such service? Could you just imagine, because we always come across the services that are provided by bank. You know, one such services is debit card. So in order to use a debit card, what should be there? There should be an ATM. Yes? ATM is a very basic service which is provided by the banking sectors. Okay, so when I was looking for the content which should be added to this slide, I came across some interesting ATM evolutions. Okay, so we in India have only basic ATMs features and basic features that will enable you to withdraw and deposit cashes. Yes, but there are so many evolutions which had happened in ATMs in the whole world, but it is not introduced in India. But there are so many evolutions happened in just one ATM or an automatic teller machine. So I thought I would include all those things because you people will find it interesting. So I'll just go through the types of ATMs that we can see in today's world. Okay, so evolution of ATM to home banking. So in this date, you can say ATM is 50 years old. Okay, it has already started. It's already 50 years old because the first ATM came into the world since 1967, and it was installed in London. Okay, so today ATM is one of the most familiar feature of retail banking landscape and so on. So we know that. Here's a look of some of the milestone moments and key innovation in ATM technology over past 5 decades. Okay, in the past 5 decades, these are some of the innovations happened in an ATM. Okay, drive-up ATMs. You can see a picture of a person who is driving but he is withdrawing cash. So it's something like takeaways. It's like takeaways. You go to a Burger King, you have a takeaway facility. You just put your bill and you can, when you come out of the thing, you can just drive and come out and pick your order and move away. The same thing can happen in a drive-up ATM also. It's a very innovative thing which is introduced in America. All these things are already introduced in America. But these are some of the interesting ATMs which are available. Second one is not just cash depositors. Now, this ATMs is not only used as cash depositors nowadays. It is used to, it is something like a vendor machine which will give you stamps and which will also give you other important documents. One important thing is stamp. You can collect stamp from that. If you request for a stamp, you can collect it. Any other services like postal services or banking services, if you want a bond, you can request it there. So not only cash, you can request for other things like stamps also nowadays. Next one is talking ATM. You can just dictate something, or you can dictate or instead of requesting or touch screen or something, you can request the ATM to do this. ATMs will do that. So there is one such ATM known as talking ATM. The next one is cardless ATM. This is somewhere familiar, where you go to an ATM machine, take your mobile phone or Android, or just take your gadget, look for the OTP, and then you can withdraw cash. You don't need a credit card or a debit card to withdraw cash. Yes, that's one kind of ATM which is available. Next is a Bitcoin ATM. You can convert cash into Bitcoins in an ATM. You don't have to go to a bank to do that. In an ATM, you can convert it. Okay, digital currencies. So now normal currencies are converted to digital currencies there. There is another ATM known as video ATM, which is very interesting. You go and stand in front of an ATM. You can speak to the manager directly over an ATM. You can have video conferencing in an ATM. That's very interesting. So when I was looking for the content, I just came across all the evolutions of ATM, and this is some of the evolutions which we are waiting for. So there are these type of ATMs. When you get a chance to see all these things, you should not wonder when did this happen, because this had happened already 5 decades ago. Okay. So next is intermediate services. So some of the basic services we already saw. What are the intermediate services? Intermediate services are like online bill payment. Never forgets to record a payment and keep track of user account number, name, amount, and the date. And we used to instruct with payment instructions. So when you are, all the things which you have to manually do is done by an online payment system. It records everything which is done there. So such type of services are known as intermediate services. Next is advanced services. So goal of advanced services is to offer their online customer a complete portfolio of life, home and auto insurance, along with mutual funds, pension plans, home financing, and other financial products. So like insurance and everything is provided to you, that will come under advanced services. Okay, the services range from online shopping to real-time financial information from anywhere in the world. In short, home banking allows customers or consumers to avoid long lines and give flexibility. So if you, in the older days, if you want to take up insurance policy, you have to go in search of the correct bank with the correct policy, long thing. Yes. So nowadays you can just scroll down to the details, and you can, on one click, everything is possible. So these are some of the advanced services. Some of the examples of advanced banking are evolution of open banking. These open banking evolutions happening in banking sectors. You can make payments from everywhere, and also nowadays AI driven advanced banking is also coming. It is yet to be evolved completely, but all these services are available. So some of the advanced services are these. So I think the home banking basic, intermediate, and advanced services which are provided are clear to you. In the next video, we will talk about the other services which are provided and what all applications are available for consumer-oriented e-commerce. Yes, thank you. Hope you don't have a doubt. If you have, feel free to ask me. Thank you.